Okay, I've had this Tesla Model Y a year. Would I buy it again? Jury's out. First of all, bugbears on Facebook I see all the time. Questions. No, it doesn't do the advertised range, nor does any diesel. In fact, out of my Model Y, this is a rear wheel drive one, I probably get 240, 250. I've had exactly a year, I've done 14,000 miles, and it averages at 4 miles per kilowatt hour. So on my tariff, 9p off peak, what's that? That's 2.25 pence a mile. On the superchargers it works out 9 pence a mile. If you charge it at the rip off of any other ones, then it works out about 20 pence a mile, which is actually more expensive than my XC90, which is a pointless task really. Buy electric cars to be cheaper. Reasons I bought it, threefold really. My missus' car broke and I needed a car instantly, so this is what I got, and I got it within 2 weeks. Once you spec up all the other EVs and put heat pumps on, etc, etc, which this comes standard with, it actually works out cheaper as well, so it's great. The main plus for me though is the supercharging network if I need it, which is brilliant compared to all the other charging networks out there which I've tried and they don't work or they're out of order or something. I've never queued at a supercharger. I charge about 25% of my time at superchargers. Never a problem, always full. And yes, another Facebook bugbear, it doesn't charge at 150 or 250 watts, only if you've got like 1 or 2% of your battery and you preheated it. On average you'll be lucky to get 100 watts out of it. You've got the charging curve which just tails off. All the Tesla owner knows that, and it is what it should be. So yeah, I just see it on Facebook constantly. The car itself, would I buy it again? Well, it's probably got it's the quality control issues in. So for example, when you're going over a concrete motorway, what you get is this rattles free up here, the door maybe rattles, seat belts rattle. It's been in for a service. I've done that. They kind of sorted some rattles out so they don't appear again, but you can see why it's got such a good sound system in this car, because the amount of rattles, it is rather irritating for almost a 50 grand car. If the new Juniper comes out and it's better, I will think about buying it with the improvements, but at the minute, would I buy the same Model Y? Probably not. I would like to think I'd actually get the cheaper one, since I've got my XC90, which is for family car. This is my work car. I don't think I want to pay 50 grand for it. It is easy to charge, don't get me wrong. It does, as I said, on average 4 miles per kilowatt hour. Another Facebook bugbear, yes, it changes. In the cold, really cold winter in the UK, it does 3 miles per kilowatt hour. In the summer it does 5 miles per kilowatt hour, so it changes. So I've got a lovely average of 4, which you can see there, which is pretty good in my books. Quite happy with it. The only problem I've had so far, main one, it's never broke down, the boot bent slightly somehow, so I've replaced the hinge and repainted it in the back. The other bugbear on Facebook, yeah, it is hard suspension, concrete dual carriageways, the amount of potholes on A roads, it is quite harsh. It's a 2.5 ton car, it's probably got to stick to the road more. But then again, my XC90 is a heavy car, it does wallow, it's not really pointy and fast. This thing flies. I mean, this is the slowest Tesla they build, and it's plenty fast enough for me. You get yourself in the wrong lane at a roundabout, dual carriageway by accident in the town you don't know, you can get out in front of everything easily, and this is the slowest one. Why people would go for the long range of performance, I mean, they've got to be frighteningly quick. The rear wheel drive can get a little bit skippy in the wet, particularly mini roundabouts and stuff. You can lose the back end. Car does grab it back pretty quickly though. But for the money, for the extra over, to get the long range, to get the extra 30-40 miles, whatever it is, which is negligent really, you're paying another what, 6-7 grand, and in my books that's just not right. It doesn't make financial sense to me. The other one is a rear wheel drive one, has got a different battery chemistry to the performance and the long range one. So this one you can charge to 100% and leave it there, it recommends it on the screen, whereas for long range ones it's just about keep it at 80. Yes, charge it to 100 just before a trip, but yeah, the battery chemistry of this is quite good, like that, being able to leave it 100%, gets charged off peak every night. It's fantastic. The inside's fantastic, nice touchscreen. Everyone whinges about having the Speedo here for the first day and then you don't notice it, it's fine. It is different to drive, it's exciting to drive, it's actually nice, whereas my C90, yeah, it's boring as anything, gets you from A to B and out of lots of trouble, but this puts a smile on your face. The wipers in this are shocking, I mean really shockingly bad. The other really shockingly bad thing is it went in for a service about this was for cameras. It's got cameras all the way around it, meant to be lane avoidance, etc, etc. They just don't work in the dark or in the rain, or rain and the dark. The guy at the service centre recalibrated them, had a look at them and basically said it's too dark for them. I mean, it's dark, why not design the car with, I don't know how you do it, but how the hell they're meant to self-drive in the dark at night, God only knows. The self-driving function, everything is just pointless. When I first got the car, the phantom braking on cruise control, etc, was just damn right dangerous. I was told that the car looks backwards and knows if something's too close in case it's going to go into the back here. I don't trust it. I don't even use it anymore, to be fair. It is that untrustworthy. Again, another bugbear about the car is it is too clever for its own good, or it tries to be. Driving down dual carriageways, wanting to look round the car in front of you, and it beeps at you, lane avoiders, stay in your lane, beep, 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 this car's parked here, beep, 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 just constantly beeping at you. Yeah, it might be my bad driving to some extent, don't get me wrong, but I do like to be able to see round the cars in front of me if I'm going up for an overtake or something like that without the car beeping at me or trying to steer me and keep me in lane. I've tried to turn it off in the past and the updates have turned it back on again. Yeah, so they are the real bugbears really. Windscreen wipers, bad cameras, the amount of beeping in it, the build quality issues I've had with it. But all in all, would I bought anything else? No, everything else was on a 9-12 month lead-in. Everything else was more expensive. Did it have the charging infrastructure that was cheap and reliable? No. So yeah, I probably would go for another Tesla again at this point in time. It's got another 2 years on PCP, so not quite sure where to go. But yeah, fingers crossed it might be Tesla going forward. The other bugbear, I had a windscreen go through, got quote, look, it's on the insurance, but the price from auto windscreens here in the UK was 3,300 quid for repair, and the guys hated doing it because they've got to ring up Tesla, recalibrate the cameras, turn the car on and off, etc, etc. Pain in the neck and took all day to do. Don't know if that was just those, but yeah, it just seemed a little bit excessive. Like the insurance, is excessive, it's stupid, no one's getting insured anymore. It's about 900 to £1,000 and I've got a multi-car policy. It's ridiculous. Tesla really need to do something about it. Making so many of them, I don't understand how the parts can be so expensive for these things. Really, before you buy one, check your insurance quote, because they're just phenomenal. Really are. You got points in your license for anything daft, it's going to be unaffordable going forward. Really good for storage, this car. Massive amount of space in it, loads of space for the kids, massive boot, again nice panoramic sunroof, brilliant. Yeah, so that's my sum up of the car really. So don't get fooled into the range. Yeah, it's not quite there. Average about 4 miles per kilowatt hour. Yeah, so that's what, 240, 250 tops. Hope that was proved useful to some of you. It's a one edit, I can't be bothered. It's a one take, can't be bothered to edit it, so I'll just upload it, see what you say. Please be kind of the comments. It's only my opinions and it ain't going to end the world. C'est la vie. Thank you.